Hello, and welcome to the video. Necropally here. I am a World of Warcraft streamer over on Twitch every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 7 to 10. Stop by and check me out. Today's video, we're going to go over the most common mistakes that Blood Decays make. Blood Decay main. I make them all the time. Alright, so starting off, when Arthas brought us back to become these epic undead warriors, he didn't expect us to die quickly. That being said, blood decays do have a tendency to be easier to learn in lower keys, lower dungeons. They can be more forgiving. But as you progress into higher keys, higher dungeons, higher raids, simple mistakes can cost you big. So I'm going to share with you the 3 largest mistakes that most blood decays can make. Mistake number 1, not keeping your bone shields up. Bone shields are not there just to help you out. That is your largest damage mitigation as a blood decay. You can look at a warrior with his shield and stuff on, and he'll have 10 times the armor you do. But once you put on your bone shield, then you have a lot more armor and you have a lot more damage mitigation, and there comes other benefits from it. But you should never go into a pool with less than 2 bone shields. So that means you're going to need to keep pulling. Means that you also need to be mindful of the healer's mana, because lag time between pulls means your bone shields fall off. Recommendation is you keep your bone shield around 7. I prefer to keep mine a little bit higher than that, but around 7 is kind of like the sweet spot. Alright, so the next biggest mistake is I just have to spam Death Strike. That way I can heal everything that's coming in. In lower keys, sure, you should have enough runic power generation and not be taking as much damage. But as you progress higher, timing those death strikes are going to be really important. If you sit there and just spam it, you're going to run out of runic power. And when you run with a healer, and especially a healer that runs with DKs enough, they know that, okay, as long as the blood decay has runic power, he's good. But when he doesn't have runic power, then it's, okay, I have to heal them. So spamming Death Strike, probably not your best option. You probably would like to, 1, make sure you have enough bone shards up to get the extra benefits from doing Death Strike. 2, time it with incoming damage. If you know that this boss is going to hit you with this huge frontal right at the very beginning, and it does a ton of damage, make sure you have enough runic power to Death Strike immediately after. 1, it brings your health back up. 2, it brings up your other big defensive, which is your blood shield. The bigger your blood shield, the more damage mitigation you have. Alright, and for the last big issue that I see, and have been guilty of myself, managing your cooldowns. Okay? Your Dancing Rune Weapon, your Vampiric Blood, your Empowered Rune Weapon, AMS, AMZ, these are not last minute, last ditch effort to keep myself alive. It's not a paladin lay on hands. These are cooldowns that you should be using at the most opportune times in a dungeon, in a raid. Yes, that means you're going to need to run these dungeons, run these raids, and learn when the biggest hits come. If you're going into a pool and you have less than 5 bone shards, or less than however many bone shards you want to have, and you know that this pool is either going to be big, so you're taking lots of small chunks of damage at the same time, or you're pulling a boss that does an immediately big hit on you, pop Vampiric Blood as you run in. It gives you the extra health, helps you with getting more health from your Death Strike. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon, increases your parry, increases your defensives. These are all things that you want to use strategically, not hold on to them until it's the last thing left, including Icebound Fortitude. I am guilty of it just like anybody else, of holding on to Icebound Fortitude till I don't have any other options. Not the best thing to do. All right, so that's the video. Those are the 3 largest mistakes that I see Blood DKs make. I've made them myself. But I do use a few items to help me track that. I use a weak aura, I use a couple macros, and I'll leave all of those in the description of the video. Now, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comment section what you liked about this video, what you didn't like about this video, or suggestions for the next video. Or if you really feel the need, just tell me I suck. That's fine by me too. Catch you in the next video.